Looking like it want to rain. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Now it really don't matter about the way it look and all that stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Let's take a minute to wait and see what kind of energy we're giving here. It kind of depends, you know. Let's wait and see if we're going to be giving peaceful energy. Not really more given, but kind of responded to. If it's going to be chaotic, if someone's like waiting for someone, and it is what you make it. It is what you make it. Birds always come real close. They can't wait to go, cheetah, cheetah. Or go right above me, because I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't get near me. Don't be like right above me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's like gotta be a joke to that. Don't be like right above me. Of all the areas a bird can be, you're gonna be right above me. I don't like that. There's only one thing that can happen. No. Let's just wait like a couple minutes, see what's up, and then I'll speak a bit. I gotta put something out. I don't really gotta speak. It's kind of up to me now. It is up to me. It's my life, yo. And then on top of that, yeah, I'm gonna have to lay down some rules then. I'm gonna have to speak these rules out, and it don't matter whether you want to say it's true or not, because it's, man, listen, we got all these mosquitoes here and shit, so we're gonna stop. We're gonna hurry up and get this out so I can get away from here, because I just pull up here because it's quiet, okay? And I can say what I want to say, and it ain't gotta be all getting distracted in this shit, even though you'll see me getting distracted with other shit. It is what it is, okay? We just don't even care about that now, man. Shit real, okay? Okay? That last live, I'm for real, bro. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. And you know, now it's real easy to see, because there's no such thing as that. The energy, there's no such thing as an energy exists like that. There's no such thing as an energy. Let me repeat. There's no such thing as an energy exists like that. Okay? Listen. There's affiliates. There's people you know in real life, associations, bro. They got their families popping kids out right now. Everybody supporting. Everybody, because it's family. That's life. That's what you do. You understand what I'm saying? This shit right here, even though it's toxic where I'm coming from, there's no such thing as that. It's toxic where I'm coming from. The starting point ain't toxic. So we got some things to talk about. Because now here's another thing too. Whatever you thought someone's reaction was gonna be, it ain't gonna be that. Okay? Shout you out, pups. I'm gonna butcher your last, you know what I'm saying? But I remember you. I remember everything. And then some things I have to purposely not remember, store it. I won't remember it. But then when I gotta take it out and then I gotta present it to back me up on something else, I remember it now. So I know how to not remember something, but I'll remember if I gotta take it back. I'm for real, okay? So here's a rule. Here's one law. I'm only gonna put one law on my life. I'm gonna put a law on my life. And luckily for you guys, I forgot to turn on, because I can't go too far with things. Because there's no such thing as get through this alone. Let me repeat, there's no such thing as you get through this alone. Well, better yet, I just ain't even got the second thing to look something up. So that person's lucky. That channel lucky. That 2 channels are lucky that you think I'm gonna talk about. I'm not talking about them channels. So if you thought I was gonna talk about it, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. Let me not get off track now. I gotta talk about me, yo. I gotta talk about boundaries, yo. Because what's the main point right now is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. That is not a joke. That is not a game to me. That is not a game to me at all. There's nothing funny about that. So there is no energy as that exists. So either you guys are trying to make a narrative, You're trying to. You said, "You okay, bro? What have I missed? Everything okay?" Man, you know what? Let me go ahead and be honest with you. You present yourself up on him. And there's certain parts that you're picking and choosing to show, and that's my problem. I was picking and choosing to show things, and it had too many, like, parts of everybody. To be honest with you, that's kind of how someone ends up in this situation, yo. You got to question. Let's not quit beating around the bush, bro, and all this Neuralink stuff they talking about. Okay, I'm not here to sound smart. I'm here to protect my life, man. And I hate to say it, bro. I got to admit it. There's people who protected me, and I'm starting to see that there's different ways. There's something in me that I cannot see that needs to shield someone because they need it, but based on who I am, and it's like this person's looking at me as like, bro, what the hell? Like, are you not grateful? Or dude, or whatever. Are you not grateful? Or something like that. But I'm failing to look at it because I guess I'm looking at it from a more stability side, and this person may be looking at it from a more spiritual side, I guess. I don't know. I don't know everything. I didn't claim to know everything. But there's something, because I'm on point about something. Okay? Someone said something about cannibalistic natures or something, or animalistic natures. Okay, I've acknowledged that. That's all I'm going to say. Being used as an example. Okay, I'm going to shape that out, though. I don't like the way some are using me as an example. I don't like how some have the right words and stuff like that, except for the ones that got good intentions. They're cool. They cool. They already know, yeah, they cool. We ain't gotta, I'm not diving into people's, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm tuning into, yo, that's because I'm rocking with them, or whatever I'm tuning into, bro, that's because of you. Listen, that only matters to me. If, hey, so we want to play this whole projection game on someone, huh? Okay. If we're going to tune into someone who seems to just know everything about someone or some shit like that, right? Okay. Then this person knows that. And if this person's willing to give away themselves right now and do something that's completely unnecessary that may end up hindering people or whatever, oh, shame on them because it's their life or something, right? I'm going to lay down the law here, bro. I don't believe none of that. And sometimes you just got to say that. I don't believe none of that. I'll acknowledge it, though. But notice how I noticed something and then someone gave a hint, too. There's just no such thing as that, bro. People got lives. There's no such thing as that. No, there's no way. There's no way. So, we got some real, we got some real gifted and talented people out here. We got some real gifted and talented people out here because I couldn't really tell why anyone would even want to do that. He said, yo, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. I could be way better. I'm going to need to be way better, but I'm definitely okay. I've noticed that lately, like, there's like some, like, it's like a inside kind of, I'm not saying you guys are being disrespectful. You're not. Thank you for checking up on me. Thank you for checking up on me. Bro, I'm not, you can't go through life looking at everything as it's disrespectful. Bro, you're not going to have anybody to even want to be near you. Not everything's disrespectful. Like, holy crap, man. I could use a bunch of examples right now. Like that silly ass Facebook shit that happened the other day too. With that one dude talking about, listen, bro, listen, stop, okay? Stop. That's, to me, I look at that as that's respect, though, because there's no such thing as that. Either you were told to do that, and that makes no sense at all, or you were giving all that time and energy to me when you were, like, got kids and stuff. That don't make no sense. But I guess it does. Because I'm just devaluing myself then, right? Here's the law, yo. And then I'm going to get on out of here. We all see what's going on. It's up to you on how much pressure you want to put. It's up on you on how much effort you want to put. No way. So you were in the U.S. then, Pups. Chatelet. I just butchered the last thing, man. I'm trying. Chatelet.6624. Appreciate you for checking out the live, man. And it's some real stuff going down here, bro. Shit's real right now, and it's not a joke. A lot's been going on with me, man. Now, you know, just materialistic wise, you know, just something we can all relate to, you know what I'm saying? I lost, you know what I'm saying? Turmoil with a relationship, turmoil with a specific relationship, okay? So turmoil, because of broken trust. Wheels, we need our wheels. We need our wheels, bro. Orchestrated cycles. Okay? Family problems. Impulsive decisions needing to be made. Interesting. You know, I just had a old coworker moved to Michigan not too long ago. I'm still in Florida. So this whole remote neural monitoring, if anybody knows anything about that, I'm gonna need, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna need some more information on that. We're gonna have to shape the way they do these studies. Ain't they the ones studying people who have that or whatever? You know? Yo, I've laid a law down on that. There's no such thing as someone gonna be seeing what you see without a fee. So you can get out of here. You can get out of here. If you're someone who thinks you're gonna, especially, be aware or be told not to watch this actual person's platform, but you think that you still gonna receive all the information this person's playing here, don't think you slick, haha, we're not gonna give the view, and we're still gonna be over here viewing what they're viewing. No. How about this is my life, and I'm gonna lay the law down, you gonna get really, really sick. You might catch cancer. You're gonna get really sick. You might die. If you think you're gonna be someone up here doing that, I'm for real. So that's my law. If you think you're gonna be all up on me without a fee. Unless you got positive intentionally. Things that, listen, and here's the thing too, you can't switch up anymore. You can't switch up. You can't flip-flop no more. You can't flip-flop no more. Yeah, because they show you. See, that's the thing. I don't care how foolish someone is trying to make me look. I don't care how foolish I am looking. You know what's happening to somebody. What the hell? Okay? No, it's the way you do something. It's the way you do it. It's the way you do it. Golly, yo. So, yeah, damn, son, you leapfrogged a little too fast because you didn't really want to know all that type shit. You didn't really want to know all that, to be honest with you. So now I'm over here like, what? On top of that, I'm not a copycat, so this ain't like a dig at somebody with what I put on the title, and this ain't me being a smartass, actually. It's not. Let's not sit here and act like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's not sit here and act like there's ladies here who didn't save a nigga life and shit like that, bro. I don't care, bro. And even if people got to do what they got to do for business, I don't care, bro. You don't know what's going through someone's mind, so why are you over here acting like you know the reaction of what someone's gonna do? So they getting the easy way out. There's no way. You think that you're gonna continue to violate this person without giving them what they deserve? No. No, no. Out of the blue, they got all these news articles talking about people catching cancer. Why is it always something negative? Why is it always something negative? This person's catching cancer disease, cancer prevention disease, cancer. So, bro, what is going on? I hope I'm not starting to see the true intentions behind some stuff here. Because something's telling me the wrong people can't get hurt here. But if someone is, if there's something that's got it, listen, man, something ain't adding up, bro. Something ain't adding up. Some stuff is adding up, but some stuff ain't adding up, yo. Okay? I'm not, listen, bro. Because the title says it for itself, bro. I'm the definition of that. I was like, damn, I know this is gonna kind of do something. I know this is gonna kind of mess something up because I was so hesitant. I saw the title, and the first thing I was like is no. So I just said no. That's not true. That ain't happening. So that was actually a mirror shit again. The last one wasn't. But then they're like, oh, okay, let's go ahead and roll the dice. Roll the dice and make the sacrifice, and I will follow you. That's why I play that song right after that. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. Roll the dice and make the sacrifice, and I will follow you. You don't get it? It's okay. This is for me, bro. So yeah, man, hell no. I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Be happy and grateful for what it is that we got now. And that's what I plan on doing, and just build from that and learn from others that are in my real life, just so I can have other things to know how to do. It's gonna really be important. Placebo effect scientifically proven to be true, therefore the opposite has to be true. That's true. And another thing too, and here's the thing, I don't, bro, this is so messed up because it's like, I don't have a problem with no one. That's like the craziest thing about this. I don't have a problem with no one. I get upset because it's like, damn, I really see this. And then what makes it worse is like, even that, I'm like, damn, really? I don't know, yo. Don't get mad at me. Because, I mean, oh man, that's why I'm just not pushing it far. See how I actually be loving people? But you gotta be kidding me. You're gonna get upset. That's so crazy, bro. That is so wild. Gonna get upset. What kind of, bro, that don't make no sense, bro. That's like the same thing as what I was saying before. Cause I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. I think that's the gimmick. The same gimmick that everyone's using to expose the government about, they're just talking about that because they don't want to see that. No, that's what you're doing then. That's how I'm gonna base it then. And people be shook and stuff like that. So if you're someone who so called yourself, you got ears, not even eyes. We're gonna do both ways. You got ears, because it's almost like it's a dispersion effect. Everyone's being dispersed a little bit, like, okay, you can get the mirror, you can get the ears, you can get the eyes. I kid you not, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. That's what I feel like it is. I'm doing this for me, bro. Don't self-project, you know what I'm saying? That's if you like put that in your title and stuff. Like if you're over here putting FAFO in your title, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a 98% chance I click on it. If you put FAFO, never even knew what that was, in your title of your vid, you got me hooked. Let me see. Damn. Woo! Careful now. Careful now. Careful now. Mm. Yeah, you know I like that. All right, let me chill. Yeah, let's get back to that. Damn, that caught me off guard. Let me not get a hot head here and stuff like that. Thank you. Damn, that caught me off guard. All right, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna put that in your title and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna click on that. You know what I'm saying? And we're all gonna have to know how to think for ourselves. By the way, there's a bunch of mosquitoes out here. We're all gonna have to know how to think for ourselves, bro. As if I wasn't taught that, bro. We're over here sitting like a dude didn't make mistakes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. There's no such thing as they gonna do this, they gonna do that. 5 years later, they did it to you when you were born. Oh, brother, bro. Come on, which one is it, bro? 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 That's where I'm coming from with this person here, yo. Am I not being solid? At least like okay, we can keep this thing running. We ain't gotta. Can someone at least see that? Dude, I'd be like such a cool person. I don't even know how I ended up like even talking about this stuff, really, bro. I could picture it though. You know what I'm saying? I'll just acknowledge what was said, the way. I could picture it. Yeah, man, that'd be funny. He really thinks he's the shit, don't he? Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. I really wonder like what those conversations were like. It would be so interesting to see what those conversations were, yo, from these people back then, like in 2018, 2019, who didn't like you. I would love to go back to 2020. I would love a peripheral view of 2018, 2019, 2020. Those 3 years are first. I would love a peripheral view of everyone I was involved in that year and what they were saying behind my back. Ooh, I would love that. I would love to know. Because if there's a show to be made, then someone's got to be like you know, it could be a game show. If there's a game show, you need a host. Okay? If it's a game show, I wouldn't mind being the host. That way, I don't have to play it. Because I never really wanted to play a game. So I would love to be the host of a game show. Now, if it's just a show, I don't want to be the main character. And here's the kicker. I'm not the main character in this. I kid you not. No, I am not the main character in this. But I gotta make sure I'm straight and own up to what was supposed to be a role that got dumped, and then it got brought up again by default, and it wasn't even my fault. You know what I'm saying? So this one is all right, so I can't see that one for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why they wanted me to hide that, or why they hid that. But yeah. But the game is all going to be seen on an illusion anyway. So it's really just going to have to be what it is. Okay, so what is it? Why is it that you care so much about this? Why are you in the position you're in right now? How are you feeling? And are you doing okay and all this stuff? How are you guys doing? For real, how's everybody doing right now? Just in terms of the world? What have you been paying attention to? Because if people really thought someone was really that full of their head, as if I am over here thinking people care that much about me, you're thinking for me, you're talking for me, and that's not the way I'm looking at anything. So you can stop doing that too. You kidding me, bro? I get off here, I literally have like 2 people, literally, that I talk to. 1, 2. I don't have a, what do you call that? What's that one, Telegram? Squad, army, freaking, I don't have that, bro. Might need to. Because it's only building from here. No, I don't care. No, I'm building. Cheetah. There ain't no birds talking about Cheetah right now. Right, I know. Yeah, I mean, I don't really, yeah, you know what I'm saying? People be doing what they doing. That's just kind of generalizing, you know, but I mean, just off the premise of this, because I'm going off the premise of what was said, and that was said for an intention for someone to hear, for them to either think that they were going to be smart and broadcast that, but just reword it in their own way to make it look like they're not plagiarizing. That's not happening. So what I'm trying to say is I actually love and care for you know, everybody and what they got to do, because it's starting points. And but the thing is that I'm in no wrong, whether right or wrong, because this was shown to me on purpose on the premise of an outcome that they already premeditated. You guys are not gonna know. This is my life. This is my life. Our life, my life. Okay. This is my life, man. Okay. So I'm just, it's like at this point, if there's any gripe with me, it's because you're selfish. If there's any gripe with the individual who like knew about this person or whatever, and it's almost like, bro, like whenever I get upset, it's a wrap. I'll be quiet. I won't say anything mean. I won't do anything. But the minute I get upset, oh, it's obvious, bro. People already, there's nothing you could do about it. You could feel it. It's that fume in the air shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you got to do that, like avoid, let's just stay away for a while type stuff. Okay? That's why they over here talk about cancer disease and stuff like that, because that's what cancer will do. Cancer will spread. Cancer is a powerful disease, yo. You know, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to be over here catching cancer, yo. That channel name looks familiar. I've seen you somewhere else. Shout you out. Thank you. So now things are kind of added up now. Shout you out. I could be wrong. I think you got videos though, but then again, let me just not talk about what I don't know. But thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, yo. We're trying, bro. We're learning. We're trying, yo. We're trying. No, I don't work like that. I'm not about to be all, I mean, even though there's some angle someone's looking at it where it's like you still being childish or what the hell or something, but man, just stop. 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 Oh, why can't you be grateful? Why can't you, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Be grateful for what? For someone trying to, what? Man, you wouldn't even like that if someone was doing that to you, bro. So just shout out to Real who's going to be here checking it out, because if I find out you're someone who like knows me in real life, that's a problem. We all got different gifts, and there's people over here thinking like they know the way you think because they think that way, because they're gifted, because they're spiritual, because they're talented, and they have such a wide awareness where they're looking at someone like me. Well, how come you don't do that for money? How come you don't do that for money? You're not acknowledging the way, like, bro, man, it's tough, bro. Here's another saying I can't click on it. Yeah, because I'm at my worst. I'm in my worst shape right now. You can judge me whatever way I look right now. I'm in the worst shape of my life ever. So I need to get back to this stuff. Haven't done a push-up in months. Kid you not. Thank you. Lucky. I guess it's genetics. I guess I got lucky. I guess it's genetics. It's genetics. Because there's a lot of things I do, and people like, what? So I need to be grateful. That's so funny. That just caught back around to me. Yeah, you gotta be grateful. I should be grateful. Yeah, that's a blessing. I don't care. I'm blessed. There's things over here trying to make you act like you ain't got a blessed life. We're blessed. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. I'm not about to be over here self-projecting some horse shit that ain't gonna help me. I'm blessed. That's the way it's gonna be. If I have to pick one, no, I'm blessed. I look at who I am. It don't matter about the paper Monopoly shit. Playing Monopoly. Yeah, they all up in my shit, bruh. All up in my shit. This is what it got to be. Damn near everywhere, to be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't get too specific with that one, but if you know, you know. You know? What's that? A walk in the earth? Or something like that? Walk in earth, stone structures in earth. So just take it for what you can. I'm being a little sarcastic, I know. I'll have answers. We'll speak about that later. Because we'll have to go in on that. Because the thing is that that's the problem with me. No. Here's one thing here we're going to really say. People for what they did or thought they were going to do, no, they gonna get it. I do not care whatever was said and filtered through something and channeled, and now people are like, yay! No. You thought so. No, you thought so. So just keep in mind that this is just me having to just drop this here. This is nothing, because I'm about to go do some real research, actually. This is my life. I'm directing my life. You got me kidding. You gotta be kidding. Or producing it, at least. Looks like there's some things I can't direct exactly. It looks like some already kind of made the direction. Mosquitoes. So, no. Nope. Because here we go. This person inserting themselves in your life. Here goes this person inserting themselves in your life. Why are they doing that? When they said that you weren't gonna make it. She said that I wasn't gonna make it, bro. It was raining that day. I had nowhere to go. And I didn't do nothing. She lied on me and said that I had sex with some bro, listen, this is gonna be, don't make me, bro. Do not make me go into detail, because I'm not playing games. Especially when that same person gonna get up on my shit and wanna act like gonna show yourself. No, you can apologize. You can use your discernment and see where someone is right now, but don't you call yourself inserting yourself back in as if I'm about to, like, what are you doing? You were the one using technology. You were the one thinking you were cute, coming in wearing a sweater with wolves, wearing a coat with wolves on it and shit. You thought you were slick. Okay? How about that? Yeah, no, that was for someone in real life. Because I'm talking about real life here. Shout out you guys. Because we need to support each other. But I'm talking about real life right now. I don't care, bro. This is going to be so expansive that you can't pay attention to what the validation shit is saying. Because it just ain't adding up, yo. The more validation, the more it is for a narrative. The less validation you see it, the more it is that I'm just being in me. Or something like that. They want me to talk about this cancer disease thing. I got to save that for later, but we got to find that out, yo, because I need to know on that. I'm not playing a game, bro. You're not. That's what I was saying. There's no such thing as an energy like that. There's no such thing as an energy like that. This is not good, because if I use my intuition, this is not good, because if we start using our intuition, start recognizing things for what it is, yo. That's the problem with what that person was saying earlier today. They already had, they're not, like people aren't realizing, like, they said something before, like 4 weeks ago, that's contradicting that, though. That's the thing. Yep, you're right. Isaiah 26:3. They are all around you, my mate, orchestrated from the unseen. Let me see if I got any more I gotta say, because, you know, I'm not gonna just be out here standing. But, you know, shout you guys for all. Shout out Pubstop. Chatelet. I say I'm gonna keep butchering. Say, Leah, you already know. And then, you know, Zebra Stripes, okay? Yeah, just had to get this out here, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a wild card out here, especially when you're out here playing with someone's life. But this one here, you know what I'm saying? The whole, it's the way you're gonna have to make it look, yo. You're gonna that's what I gotta do. That's what you gotta tap into your creativity. You gotta tap into your creativity. You gotta tap into your creativity. I'm only saying that because you know what I'm saying? Bruh. Starting point. A successful starting point, what if? I'm going to check those verses out right after I get off of here. Ephesians 6:12. Ephesians 6:12, for those of you who are still over here listening but don't want to give this person their views. So that is the new law. You are not allowed to monitor this person unless you pay the fee. Or you're gonna just click on the vid because y'all are playing games. I remember all the evil shadow ban horseshit, all the evil games. And then they got the nerve to be over here with their dumbass AI horseshit, leaving shit talking about how he ain't dead yet. He ain't dead. What are you projecting towards me? What are you projecting that for? Why are you projecting that towards me? That's why I got that problem with freaking that's why I got that problem with that threads and shit like that. I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Cause y'all try to box up a mind and shit like that. That's exactly what they try to do, yo, and they thought so. No. For later if I need. Yeah, no, that's all off, bro. There's no such thing as someone not even talk about that and then drop it. And then everyone gonna be like, oh man, like Swiper off Dora the Explorer. Oh man, and all mad and shit, bro. Get out of here with that. Mad because something didn't work. Get out of here, bro. Kidding me, man. Dude, I'm such a cool person. This is all business, bro. It don't matter. See how it don't matter? They trying to make people cold and heartless. It's all about the money, man. It's all about the money, man. Niggas get shot every day. You be alright. Be tough, right? You shot every day, B. Be alright. Be tough, right? Be tough. This ain't even funny, bro. There's no such thing as that, bro. If it were really natural and it wasn't something that was premeditated, there would be more interactions. It wouldn't be this weirdo in between shit that's going on. We're not stupid. We all know that, yo. What it is that this is why why it looks corny. And I was gonna make that live talk about anyone calling himself a warlock is a cornball or something like. I was gonna say something like that because you're trying to be intimidating. You got that up to intimidate that person. That's what you're doing. And then you want to get mad because that person is not. No, I'm not intimidated by you anymore. No, that person. I'm okay. That's why people, because they get cringy up in here when you gotta delete shit talking about ooh, it's dark in here. Basketball. I'm just saying. I remember. I ain't trying to troll anymore. I'm not trying to beef no more. If someone still has a problem with me, fix your problem, bro. Don't get mad. What did you expect, someone? What did you expect? What's up, y'all? What we want? What you want to play? What's that? Saw? You want to play a game? You want a FAFO or FAFO or whatever? I don't even know what that means, man. I had to go on Google to look up that acronym. We could play a game. It was fun. It was fun when we were making fun of the booty bandit. It was funny when it was that and shit like that. Then when it turned to this, you know, and people gonna disappear for a bit. Then the booty come back, and now all of a sudden we got people popping out of the bushes talking about make it make sense now, and it makes sense. So you trying to tell me that we got strangers up in here because it's too late. Where you hang the booty bandit, badge up, right? You hang the badge up, you know what I'm saying? So. We ain't gonna go patrolling tonight. So we wake up next morning and let's just go get a coffee at at your local Shaw's, wherever it be, and you getting all these glares and shit, and you trying to well, I don't see one. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to make it look like we see one or something, I saw one at Steak and Shake. I did see a snake at Steak and Shake, shaking because it was fake. What was that? Shaking snake or Snake and Shake or something like that? Ooh, okay, you saved yourself. I like that. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's hide that one though. Oh yeah, talk about shake because you're faking well like a snake. Okay. Because they were, and it was cute and funny. Now they're literally shaking because they're about to quake. Okay. Not trying to be funny. Not trying to be funny at all. No way anyone's even grinned or laughed at any of this. No way. No way no one's cracked a smile. No one's grinned. No way anyone has cracked a smile yet. Call me an attention seeker now, bro. Or quit getting mad because someone's tired of being taken advantage of. Okay? So let's go ahead and summarize this up, end it so I can get on out of here and take care of things. It's about to rain on a dude, on a guy, bud, champ sport. Take it for what you want. If you call yourself being slick over here, you know what I'm saying? And now things are, cause what, like, that's not cool. That's not good if like someone could do that. That's messed up. Let's put a buck now. That's messed up. If we're gonna play a game of like Twister, yeah, old rocket power wannabe Twister face and shit like that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And we can do this, and we can make people, you know what I'm saying? And we playing a big old game. Yeah, we're all like vibing at the club. But kid you not, that's what we're doing, bro. I'm DJing right now. This is stupid. How you being the DJ and not like, bro? Come on, give me a break. I'm not trying to be funny. Ain't no one cracking a grin. Ain't no one cracking a smile. Especially after that yesterday shit, And then y'all want to be up here on another day, over here infiltrating someone while they, man, listen, all of that ain't even happening, bro. Talk about dreams and shit. I don't relate to none of that though. There's some things that people are saying that just is not making any sense. You're trying to get someone to think that, but if that's not actually going on, then why are you doing that? You're trying to put someone in a sunken place. Okay, you're trying to do that, you're gonna be cursed if you're trying to put someone in a sunken place. This is my channel, so you want this person to not be seen, but you want to be up in their energy? No, the new law is that's not allowed. Especially if if you're someone who knows me in real life. You're someone who knows me in real life. And you think you got access to something. Watch how quick your life is going down the toilet. Because listen. God knows those who got good intentions. God knows those who are exempt from what I just said. And they know that too. So they are that. Listen, you can feel it, bro. It don't matter. I don't care about words. I don't care about words. Another thing when it comes to this content shit. Yeah. Especially if you're someone who knows me in real life. And let's say you don't know me in real life. And I saw some slick shit. Let's say you someone who didn't meet me in real life, but I saw some slick shit. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments here in a sec, right? That's not good. Your shit gonna slow up then. That's my law. I don't care. You want to be up in someone's energy? You don't want them to get recognized. You want to hide them, but you want to be over here viewing everything they're doing? No, it's gonna be only bad for you. Ephesians 6:12, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers of this darkness, against evil, spiritual forces in the heavens. An individual game, Ready Player One. If you look into a void long enough, the void looks into you. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just go ahead and leave it at that. There's other things in real life I gotta take care of that I was accountable for. That people want to be over here premeditating someone's demise, as when it comes to like a newborn and stuff like that. Listen, whoever was involved with that, yo, what you doing? Is you good? Is you good? Why are you so? You already knew about that. Okay, you're gonna have to come clean about something that's not gonna be good for you. I don't care about no money or none of that. It won't be good. See, now cheetah, yeah, see, every time I start talking about that, I might make that the new slogan. I'll put cheetah in my bio now. Cheetah. Stop it. You're not laughing. No, that's not funny. No, that is not funny. That is some stage ass, like I saw this happen to someone already type shit. I saw that happen to someone. Yeah, that happened to someone. And then they ended up getting access and ability to something. Now they mad and they jealous of someone because this person freed them and shit like that. And now they want to make the same thing happen to them. No. So I'm the one who's going to create laws around that. Especially if the law's DNA's in there. Especially if the law's DNA's in here. It does not work like that, and there's no such thing as an energy like that, okay? So let me get this straight. Is someone just sick in the head? Is this whole cancer disease, you're just sick in the head? Cancer disease is something I would not wish upon anybody. So we're going to have to get that cured. We're going to have to get rid of that. We're going to have to get that cured. Okay? We can't have people over here catching diseases and stuff like that. That's not what's going to happen around here. No. That's not happening. So whatever someone thought was going to happen, that ain't happening. Nope. Keep on being over here studying someone and acting a clown, and watch how quick you're going to FAFO. Protecting FAFO. If you put FAFO in your title, I'm going to 98% chance. And it's so crazy because the probability was wild. It's like, I was like, I know I shouldn't click on it. So I can't view this either. Oh, listen, you already know. Listen, let me hide my face real quick. All right, you can't be over here making me blush and stuff like that. But you already know what's up, all right? Shit. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be amazing. See, blessed. We over here blessed and shit like that, so people can hate on that. For those of you over here acting a fool and shit like that, yo. Y'all thought so, man. That person really thought so over here. Gonna have a whole army of Michaels, bro. Have a whole army of Michaels over here. That's wild, yo. That don't mean nothing. That's a name. That's not the energy signature. So shout out to whatever and shit like that. But just keep in mind, if that's your actual intention, bro, you're weak, bro. Just saying. I ain't got nothing against strangers. I don't know strangers. And you know what I'm saying? I always look at the starting points. I look at like where I went wrong in things. So I'm not even going to really be over here judging you. I'm not, you know what? I'm just going to, who knows what's going on behind closed doors. But man, my intuition is telling me that these people be spitting on your picture and everything, bro. Give me a break. It makes you think, but it be delusional. I know it is, yo. I've seen the delusions in person. Imagine the delusions behind your back. It's gotta be bad. They delusional. They're the ones who are retarded. They're the ones who got a bad rap record where it's like, bro, you're working with that? That's your source. That's who we're believing. We ain't special over here. Oh, we've had our, but bro, give me a break, man. It's like trust is gonna be, especially after this homeboy shit. Oh yeah, trust. Whoa, trust is gonna be deep, and it don't matter what the outcome of some validation is here. There's someone here whose heart was pounding hella fast, but now it's like calmed down a bit because it's like, damn, whoo, type shit. I didn't do nothing wrong. What, for trying to protect my life? And then on top of that, not having to go too far because I can't do this alone. I cannot do this alone. Because there's still some things I ain't seeing. Whoever, let's say there's someone, bro, this is so deep. Like, what is up with people? That gaslighting shit. Like, for example, it could be so easy to gaslight someone right now. But if you go, if you go, like, let's say you're someone in real life who's gonna go out of your way to try to gaslight me, it's a 9 out of 10 chance that you're gonna get sat down, and I won't have to do nothing. And it kind of depends on your intention. That'll dictate if it happens right away, next week, or in a month. Kid you not. I'm standing on biz on who I am. You're not gonna come around me disrespecting me for a one-up. You nuts. So keep that in mind. No. Okay? I be respecting people. I be respecting everybody's position. I be respecting everybody's choice. So when I see nonsense around me, I'm going to just look at it and be like, okay, gotcha. That's it. Okay, gotcha. I see you. I wouldn't go out of my way to do that. I'm glad I don't have that type of characteristic to want to do that. I must be blessed. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm just getting up here. What's crazy is that, you know, once upon a time, things was viewed as like, because that's how deep it is. They've been studying people for a minute and shit. So they always saw your insecure moments when you were making that vid. And you were like, man, I don't like the way I look, like the way I say that. You know what I'm saying? And then you like watching it again. And then you got to delete it. And then they're over here watching you and they're laughing and shit and making jokes. I remember all of that. Now these same people want to go hide under a bush and shit. Huh. So yeah, you could use technology, but I could say what's real. I could still make it feel a certain way. I could still not give a damn about the validation. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that I could tell you that you don't know how to handle what you put out? I could tell you that. And what you gonna do? Make fun of my hat or something? Something stupid, huh? You know, talk about how, you know what I'm saying, how my coffee ain't got no ice in it anymore? No pun intended and all that shit? What's up, huh? And people are ridiculous, bro. I've never been that weak where you laughing at someone because you thought you had a one-up on them on some celebration party pizza shit. Got sat down reversed on the last nail in that coffin, ended up getting reversed. You went in there. Now you want to cry. That's embarrassing. No, never like that. No. Okay? I got some hints yesterday that stopped me from making a decision about something I was going to call. But then I got a hint, and I was like, okay, well, let me hold up and let me see if that hint plays out, soon. So that way I don't have to do that and go out of my way. But if I don't see that disciplinary action on individuals for that, that's when I'm going to have to take matters into my own hand. You know, even if it doesn't have to be as expansive as speaking about some Neuralink technology or whatever, yo. And what's people's intention behind that. You're trying to make someone think a certain way. You're trying to make someone, crash out or whatever, but it just doesn't make any sense. Because even if we're on the same team, and now we need to like play cleanup or some stupid ass shit like that, it's like Bruh, it's like, I don't know, man. I think that's the one thing about me is it's like that hare and the tortoise type shit. I hate to say it. It's weird. And I'm just saying that because I saw that as an example. And I'm like, well, why is that person saying that, bro? What does that even mean? Even if it is for, like, you're trying to project a benefit or trying to make someone, or just saying positive, vibes and stuff like that, it's still like, well, you're giving too much away just saying that. That's what I'm saying. Instagram threads. Calm down. Calm down. Y'all gotta calm down, bro. I already knew these people were copying me, bro. Because I was never making. Here's the thing. It's almost like I was more unaware, but was doing the right thing 11 years ago. So I already was like, there was no concept of that until you gave yourself away. It makes sense, bro. No, I'm on the right path. I don't care. This person came, took your shit in some sort of like they siphoned it, then held it and constructed it into something. I'm onto something. I don't care. So that's why I'm gonna see things for what I see it for now. That G word community. No, I'm not talking about LGBT. You know what I'm talking about. About the G word community. Want to act like someone ain't in on that, or act like they ain't going through that because they mad that person going through something harder than that. Ain't no one going through harder than me, and you mad though because you already showed signs of like the way this person can put up with it is more charismatic than you, or something you hating on. That's your problem, bro. You should be happy you get your validation. This person doesn't. I don't get the validation over here. Going through it way worse than you, way harder than you. And then got the nerve to get mad and want to act all unsure because someone had an orange shirt on. Get the hell out of my face. Y'all be stupid as hell, bro. Or because you don't like the messenger, you don't like the way they talked about it. It don't matter. They're going through the same damn thing as you. You mad because, bro, listen, because it just make you look like some just Google research dude. Good job. Thanks for helping me. You know who you are. I don't give a damn. Throw your shots. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you for the sub. Living life to the fullest, okay? To the fullest. And never letting anyone put a frown on your face and keep being you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get up there. I'm going to go up there and read some of the ones I got up there. Yeah, yo, listen, there is no such thing as that. The illusions get so deep. The subconscious illusions get so deep. And then not only that, check this out. There's another thing I wanted to say. Okay, there's a live where you have to go back to it. And I was in this manner for a reason. I'm not gonna sit here and justify why I'm me. That's stupid. All I know is that day I happened to have an orange shirt on. Who gives a shit? And what pisses me off so much is I could sit here, get into that space of these G community dudes, because I'm not putting myself in that, but going through it harder than them, and they want to get mad because we're all going through the same thing. This is why people be making videos talking about chosen ones can't get along, bro. Y'all mad. Why are you envying someone going through something, the same thing you're going through? No, I feel it in the air. That's what it is. That's why you get the validation. This person doesn't, but this person can put up with the same damn thing you were going through, and it's harder. You can clearly see that. Because Mr. USGS, let me not go any further, had that little access to do that little stunt on me. That I could get into details. I don't care. Talk about slick. Don't you call yourself being up on my shit, getting upset at me. being given a whole damn script, reading some of the lyrics. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, talk about the G you cannot see. Yeah, it's real cute. Yeah, some good shit. Y'all like that one? You like that one? The G you cannot see? G for ghost, cause you cannot find me. I got real good slick lyrics and shit like that. Cute, huh? So if there's anything else you want to put up here about someone, since you know more about them, you tripping. Getting material from someone else that this person used to be affiliated with, and then coming back to mirror reflect, not only that, hijack, and be over here inserting yourself into this person's shit, talk about watch out for deception. Yo, you better watch out where you're putting yourself. And you better stop lying to yourself and not acting like someone accidentally got your ass out of jail. Wasn't no one making a damn video about you except me. And you know that. So who the hell are you wearing a color-coded reverse on what I had on my ex? Not my ex, Twitter X. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie and act like that wasn't God. Damn near. Like that wasn't God. When I clicked on that video, because you know damn well I ain't watched a damn vid from you in a whole year and a half, sir. For anyone listening right now, yes, I'm directing this towards a content creator who should be grateful I'm not even going all out. Who should be grateful I could be. Got the nerve to be talking about me. Got the nerve to be talking about, listen. Didn't go too far. So I'm going to be an adult too. But just know I saw that. Don't throw no shot. Listen, this is what I'm going to say. Do not throw a shot. Don't sit here and act like there ain't individuals who rooting for people. Because they see what they're going through. But damn, they got every right to get upset. People weren't told something, bro. People weren't told the whole truth about something until you see it coming out. Now dude is the enemy of everybody for no reason. This person's the enemy of everybody and didn't do nothing. Listen, they got that stupid live with that dumbass live I put up with me, and I happen to be wearing an orange shirt. Who gives a shit? You acting like I put that shit on purpose. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping through illusions, bro. Y'all tripping through illusions. I didn't know y'all were that deep in. So I'm more expansive. Cause I could put on a colored shirt because I wasn't thinking about it because I was probably playing basketball. I was probably listening to music. I wasn't lost in this TI shit like y'all be giving all your percentage levels to. And be the same damn people saying, don't be giving your percentage levels to. Y'all hit, bro, get out of here, bro. People surpass you. I don't care. Because I don't be getting the validation for that shit anyway, bro. So yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that no more. I already said that since goddamn 2022, bro. No one was making a damn. Listen, I'm real. That's why people be mad, bro. And then want to make it look like I'm not. Want to use certain sides against you. And then the more time goes on, y'all seeing sides of this person you didn't know about. Now you wanna act like, like we got light bulbs or something, bro. Get on out of here, bro. You jumped the gun too quick on that little deal. Hopefully that was a one vid deal. It better have been. And that other channel, I saw that. What was that dude who got what was that happen? There's some dude named I can't do it. Oh, you had a channel. See, I already mentioned it before. You lucky. I was gonna put that channel on blast too. and everybody know. They already, bro, listen, you don't get to do that. That's the law I'm making from now on. You are not about to think that you got access whatever way it was dispersed out. So this person over here want to think that they could dictate who's going to be handling this person's monetizations or whatever based upon the percentage level that this person is giving attention to. Is that the way you think is going to go down? No. How about I'm going to change that? So there's going to be someone else who can dictate that for me then. Since people want to lie. Since people don't want to be honest. That's fair. Ain't nothing, bro. Listen. I don't even want to talk about that right now. But I saw that, and for some reason, there's weirdo shit now. There's weirdo shit because of that. I didn't have to say that. When that person did that, and they made that video about that person, but it had an intention about someone else's last name. That was the joke. That person is feeling it right now, and I didn't do nothing to it. See what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't mess with people. Don't mess with people, dude. Okay? Because I had no problem with that person. You know what I'm saying? I rock with that person. They don't know me, but they must know me because they pulled that stunt, and they know what stunt I'm talking about. Don't you get upset at me. I'm being very mature. I'm being an adult right now. And it don't matter if no one can understand. No, this is for you and me. Every single what do you call it? Phase that we go into, I'm directing it towards someone you know who you are. We're not gonna sit here and act like there ain't some birdie got jack, whatever the hell that was, hijack shit. And this person's subscriptions have been reverse engineered broadcast. Now there's a notification because a subscriber is watching you type shit or something stupid, bro. So that's why I be throwing out little things, you know. I gotta throw out little statements about how, yeah, you know, it's only a Sagittarius sun that could sit down a Sagittarius sun. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be like throwing things out there and shit like that. Yeah, that's the only ones who can like really tell this person, hey, calm down, bro. You know, calm down. Calm down. And that Sagittarius sun who's telling us, another Sagittarius sun, that is like, man, yeah. That, I promise you, it's almost like it doesn't work with every other one, though. Like, it won't work like with any other sign, though, for some reason. It's weird. You know, I'm not diving into that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But that's just something that I be knowing and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I had to throw that out there because sometimes there's people, listen, there's people who have a right to be upset at you. Yes. And I acknowledge that. Especially the Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? Because it was when I saw that and the disappointment on that person's face is what made me be like, damn, you gotta be kidding me. You know what's crazy too? When I saw that person's face, bro, with their disappointment in me, I felt that. Take it for what you want, bro. So what angle of this do you have it at? You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't about that. Life ain't about just watching a live stream and someone wham about the way they look at things all day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We all got lives. People got, like I said before in the beginning of the vid, this is why I believe I'm coming fair, you know, but you gotta, you know, yeah, you gotta be fair for things that people did as a whole to make an outcome for you. You're gonna have to find a way to, you know, untangle that and not go too far in keeping yourself on some Frodo spiderweb type shit or whatever. All stuck in, now you gotta, this nigga all behind you and you gotta freaking barely making it and shit. That's what it be? Am I wrong? Don't dare. No. Because I don't want to see any indirect. I don't want to see any subliminals after this. Talk about, man, you be caring too much about the way you look. See, this is. I gotta keep going for a sec. That shit ain't. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Okay? We gotta stop. We gotta stop. And you gotta stop getting upset at someone for being just who they are. You gotta stop. Because some way, somehow, who I am right now as we speak, someone talk about, yeah, look, he think he's the shit. How? Yeah, look, he think he cool. He think his shit those things. Bro, how? Is it because of the way I'm talking? Is it because of the way I look? I don't see where you're coming from. Let's reverse it. Man, you looking stank, bro. You look like you need a shower, dude. Hey, man, you look a little rusty, bro. You need a, you know what I'm saying? Which one is it, guys? Which one is it? Which one do you want? You see how that doesn't work over here? 1 minute is, oh, you're trying too hard. The next minute is, man, you got to get up here and be presentable. You can't be up here looking like a hobo. Man, get out of here. Y'all pick one. Stop judging people and acting like this person's the one judging people. Y'all judging people. Make that make sense, bro. Don't get mad, because the hate is real, and it's just like these dudes that be up here on Facebook getting some weirdo directed script version of trying to do what you already did and project it back to you as if you were making a problem. That's what they're doing. I'm gonna open up Facebook, the first thing I'm gonna see is, yeah, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Yeah, you're doing too much. Who are you talking to, dude? Who are you talking to? Man, some people just fake gangster, man. Some people just fake gangster. You think you hood? You think you gangster? Man, you ain't gangster, bro. Who are you talking to, though? Why is that being shown to me? What narrative are you trying to make? That's weird, bro. That's weird. Yeah, so talk to y'all's dudes or whatever, bro. Because here's one thing that's gonna separate me from all them dudes, where you can see where their mind is at, hating on another dude. That's what you're doing. There's no such thing as a dude get up here on Facebook and be like, man, if you're a grown-ass man and you 35 and you live streaming, man, you really need to get your life straight, bro. Bro, who the hell is you, dude? What are you talking about? Why do you care? You see, nah, bro, I disagree with you. You're a lame, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Or just do better. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because that don't make no sense, bro. No, you're hating. There's something about that person where you're hating. You're being a hater, bro. Especially when I see your shit just got started up with 5. You got some deal. Hating, dude. Hater, dude. Have fun. Have fun lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about this. Hey, you won't get the validation. At least you could be you. These dudes be hating, bro. Let's not sit here and act like these dudes don't be hating, bro. They be hating, bro. There's no such thing as the dude get on there and do subliminals at a stranger dude, bro. You are hating. So that's what I be saying, bro. And then this is why you keep your circle small. This is why you rock with just the very few content creators and very few, not even content creators, bro, the real and shit like that, yo. Just to keep getting hated. Because other people now are attacking them. So now we've reached where we reached. Am I wrong? So this is where I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm wrong. So this is where the way I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm in my, feelings or something like that. Maybe I'm in my thoughts and feelings. I don't think so, because once upon a time, individuals were being made fun of it for being insecure, for practicing their speech in the mirror, for making that vid and not liking the way it looks and having to start over. Or maybe you said, man, let me just try it tomorrow. Now you got some, the electronic crew is coming out to take that version to see what you're about to do already. Yeah. So yeah, Yeah, that's why we do this now, because we don't want our storage on our phone to get too high, or something like that, right? Um, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy, man. That's gaslighting at the highest form. This person's gonna get right off. Now they're gonna have some subliminal talking about, man, you need to shut up. Man, you doing too much. Man, you blah blah blah. Man, bro, why are you going out of your way to make someone try to feel like that? Whatever happened to the Food Network algorithm? Whatever happened to the NBA algorithm? Whatever happened to the someone just did something successful algorithm? Someone just made a new job algorithm. It's always some negative shit, bro. They're always pulling up on some negative shit, bro. They're always pulling up on some negative shit. So I'm gonna get on out of here. But shout out, man. Shout out to everybody who showed up. Shout out to Pups should delay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, butchered Oliver Castle. Okay. We got Leah Mariah in the house with the Lena Marriott. Aquarium Doris, you know what I'm saying? Zebra stripes. You know? Yeah. But everything's good. I got some I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty tired, man. If you got things to do real quick, don't let anyone put a frown on your face. Yeah, that's it, yo. But yeah, you know, just keep that in mind, yo. Look at it for what it is. Some people, like, they be rocking. It's so deep now that they just can't, like, look at that right now type shit. It is so deep, bro. It is so deep. So I'm not even gonna care about that. I'm just gonna look at it for what it is. You can see who's really there for you, and you can really see who's not there for you. You know, they be knowing you're there for you. They be saying the same things. Man, you don't see him liking. You don't see him supporting, man. And you don't see him but I mean, it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing every time. So this is wow. This is a lot. Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. You know, take a break from some things if you know, if you know it might do something or whatever. I knew that was gonna do something, but what I had to make sure is that they didn't put me in no state to make me feel like any of that was something you were gonna take from me. To be honest with you, it kind of feels like I accidentally took from them a little more, and I didn't even mean to do that. That's what I mean. There's no such thing as me go out of my way to take from anybody. There's no such thing as me go out of my way to try to take from somebody. Do you get it? No, I'm an actual original. I'm not even going to say creative anymore, because now we got people doing subliminals talking about, oh, I don't like the creator. Okay, well, no one cares about what you said. No one cared to hear your opinion. Okay? Thanks for, yeah, I'll catch y'all later, man. I'm going to do another one tonight. I have to.